Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Tetris 99. Let me hydrate a little bit here. Let me hydrate. Why didn't you hydrate before the video? Look, for better or for worse, I live my life aggressively online. Hydrations, no bowel movements, but definitely feedings and drinkings. I'm hopeful. You know, this is the last Tetris 99 episode I'm recording today. If we don't win, doesn't bother me, because you know what we've done? Our Tetris muscle has been engaging in eccentric and concentric motions. It's going to get stronger. It can't help but get stronger. Means, you know, I wouldn't bank on a win this time. But hopefully, in the future, oh my lord. Attack. It's just one dude. Okay, here's the thing. I can't fight that guy. He's too good. I can't fight him yet, I should say. Oh my god, I endeavor to find a long piece. Please. Oh, I did it all wrong. I deserve to die here. I mean, this... just kill me. So, terrible start, but also... Can somebody look at Wyatt Earp's board? He destroyed me. It's gonna happen from time to time. Hey, even the best Spelunky players, sometimes they just get hit by an arrow trap, you know? Sometimes that arrow trap has been playing Spelunky since the year 1984, 4 years before I even entered the world. Sometimes the only video game that arrow trap plays is Spelunky, despite the fact that they've been on this earth for 23 years. Sometimes the arrow trap derives its self-esteem from its performance in Spelunky. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. But we're gonna definitely endeavor to do a little bit better this time. You got 4 attackers, as far as I'm concerned. Dream come true. Please thank the random number generator for blessing us with many attackers. Most content creators feel the opposite. They go, how dare many people attack me? It's not like that. That's RNG, dude. They didn't choose to attack. Nobody knows who anybody is in this game. You start a game with 10 attackers. You say, thank you. Because they've given you an easy... Okay, so we're better off now. But they've given you an easy avenue from whence to get myriad kills. Now, is it working out? No, I'm actually performing, like, extremely badly right now. I guess Harvard just got out. Send them. Send them again, as best as you're capable. Send them again. Nothing like completely clearing your lines and looking and like you haven't even made a dent. Harvey or otherwise. That's another situation. I'm just going to be honest with you. We had no chance to win that game. The person that we ended up aggroing substantially better than us. This looks like a regression. It's not. It's just 2 outliers, very unlikely happen to be placed adjacent to one another. Our inexorable march towards greatness continues. And remember, this series is not about becoming a Tetris Grandmaster. This series is about winning 1 game of Tetris 99. And I will say, dude, I think you can get lucky and you can win in Fortnite. I say that because I've done it. I think you can get lucky and you can win in PUBG. I think you can, obviously your odds are better the better you play. The fact that I, by myself, was able to get wins in those games, though, it indicates, you know what, I think we can afford to stall. It indicates sometimes it's just a law of large numbers situation. Tetris, I feel, is a little bit different, to be honest. You know what, my friends? Welcome. Welcome to the Rorschach. I really feel like in Tetris, if you're good, you're gonna... I mean, the fact that people are getting 70 wins... Oh, not 70, I made that one up. But the fact that people are getting 30 wins in a row is indicative of the fact that, you know, if you're good at this game, you're gonna be fine. We're targeted for deletion. You can tell by the redness on our screen right now. That means we can't afford to be too choosy, like a choosy mom. Don't you dare. We're still fighting. As long as there's blood left in my body, we're still fighting. This is a dangerous one. We don't have too much going on in the form of, like, good line. Dude, it's the clutchest square block in history. Send them. You don't get too many square blocks that end up doing that for you. So what do you say? Well, thank you would be a good start. Thank you, Mr. Square Block. Still got 4 attackers. These guys haven't switched off yet. There you go. The game has done us an incredible service there. I'm not being insincere at the least. Oh my god. KO. KO. Okay, this is actually better than it looks. Still have 2 targets. Easy money. We're looking for a blue. Long piece is fine, but blue's better. Thank you. Not quite radio silence territory yet. I relent. We should have gone radio silence. Okay, this is a big one. I think we're screwed. Dude, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Sometimes, that's the worst. Good lord, man. What time is it? You know what? This sounds ridiculous. It's 5:42 p.m. I think that the Tetris masters just got off from work. Actuarial science class is let out. The Mensa meeting just got over with. We gotta elevate our own brain to a certain level just to get there, you know? We're not there yet. We might not get there today, but we're trying. I gotta stop playing the Rorschach games, man, because you know what I need to do? I don't think you need to T-spin to win, but I do. I know it gives you an amplifier on your damage multiplier, your garbage multiplier, let's put it that way. I don't think you need to T-spin to win. However, it would help. Are we really waiting for one person to get into the game? There's no way there's 98 people playing Tetris 99 right now. It's a free game on the Nintendo Switch. I'm telling you, that's an off-by-one error. Pick up the red telephone, call the Tetris Corporation. We ended up on a junk server. Here we go. 99 out of 99. I didn't want to be in that game anyway. We probably got put in the hopper with pros. You wouldn't. Tetris, I was just going to say, don't you dare take the servers down. Not when I'm about to win. One attacker. That's perfect. No harm, no foul, brother. Start like this. Make some space over here. I'm playing it a little bit more conservative right out of the gate. You know, we're not building any big-time towers or anything like that. We didn't really leave ourselves space. Let's store that one. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of reckless building here. KOs, attackers. Here, we cost ourselves a little bit in line economy, but what we lost in line economy, I'd like to think we made up for in our ability to, you know, see what was coming, choose a target more aptly, and we take our tower down to 0. And dude, that's the Zen mastery of Tetris, my man. You build a tower, you take your tower down. You build your tower, take your tower down. Rinse and repeat. Get those KOs, adrenaline starts pumping, brain starts to work at an overclock capacity. You build the tower, you take it back down. You get KOs, you get damage multipliers, you get garbage multipliers. You identify the opportunists, you root them out. You see them driven before you. You base your whole self-worth on your performance in the game. That's Tetris, baby. And all the while, what are you doing? Building, tearing it down. Building, tearing it down. Over and over and over. That's how she goes. Not a whole lot of attackers. Never fear. It's not a situation I find myself perturbed by. Okay? Sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. There we go. Still only got the one attacker. I gotta stop taking forever. Sometimes I'm just going too slow. And I don't think it's all related to talking. I actually feel like, bizarrely, sometimes I perform better when I'm talking. You know, it keeps my mind focused for whatever reason instead of wandering. Fat piece? Not en route. So let's do this. It was en route. You blew it. You know? Gotta be done. I think we can afford this. Toss something like that at him. You know, you don't always have to be clearing exceptional lines. Sometimes you gotta compromise, I truly believe. And something like that looked terrible. Was conventionally probably pretty dumb. But, you know, before you know it, we got ourselves out of a jam. Sometimes you just gotta recognize, you know, you got round pegs, square holes. What are you supposed to do? Hey, po buddy's nerfing, dude. Make the best of a bad situation. How many attackers? 2 attackers. You know what? I'm willing to spice. Let's do a little spice. Definitely, just gonna say, waiting on the long piece. Now we've only got 1 attacker. Let's go back to KOs. We spooked him. Scared him off. Great work. This long piece has to go here. We were way derelict on that side of the tower. Really, really could use some orange pieces, but you know what? I opted out. Opted to wait. Or not to wait, I should say, for the perfect world scenario. And as of right now, I'm pleased with that decision. But we got a lot of work to do here. We can easily build a Tetris. Don't opt out too early on this one. Well, I mean, that was a Tetris. The dream scenario is exactly what we just had. You got a long piece in your pocket. Why is this game so rich in double entendres? You got a long piece in your pocket, and then another long piece comes down the pipe. What do you say in that situation? You say thank you. That's a good start. Now, I don't know about that one. That was an impulse buy. Did get some stuff cleared. Felt nice, I gotta be honest. Only 17 people left. We're going a little radio silence, for good reason, I think. Okay, you know what? I screwed that one. Couldn't get the piece to fit right. That's on me. Okay, I just wanted to slow down my attacker. This is where you want to see non-stop KOs. Every KO is one step towards greatness. Wow. We're going full on radio silence. I don't want to toss this one. Don't do it. Send me. We gotta clear this. No! No! 4th place with 4 KOs. We were chunking there, dude. We were doing some good stuff. Let's try again. All right, let's isolate what worked there, what didn't. I think, you know, at the end of the day, KOs by default, unless you have a lot of attackers early, and then you store the long piece, and then you just keep building the tower until you get long piece. Long piece equals Tetris, equals you're sending garbage, equals you're getting KOs, equals you're sending more garbage next time you send garbage, and you got a chance. Okay, so this is 4 attackers right off the bat. 4 attackers, 5 attackers. 4 attackers, 5 attackers. This dude can't decide. He's like, do I really want to go mano-y-mano with the person who came in 4th place last game? I don't know. You feeling lucky, punk? Here's what you do. Okay, you do it. You're doing the strat. Now, sometimes you're going to find yourself in this situation, and that's not a dream come true. But you know what? Then you just store this bad boy up, and you start rebuilding yet again. I'm not even worried about that. Although I should be. I should probably clear lines a little bit faster. So we'll do something like that. I don't even want to send that one. Do something like that. I can hear the KOs starting to get ready. In fact, we're going to switch to KOs. I just noticed we only had 2 attackers. Definitely should not have done that. And that's a big oh well. Hate that. You know, this is bad, but it's also in the interest of getting the lines cleared as quickly as possible. And all of a sudden, here we go. We're back at, you know, build a tower. Watch it grow sort of levels. How many attackers? Just 2 attackers. 2 attackers equals I sleep. We're going for real KOs. Okay, well. I think we've only got like 1 attacker now. He's just quite ornery about the whole situation. Not my finest move there. Oh, we did pick up a KO. Long piece en route. This is where KOs are going to start to happen. Good Tetris. Got some yikes moments in there, but look at that. We're back. Do have to clear a lot of blocks in this general region. We're just waiting on a... We gotta go attackers. Like, this is too dangerous. Sorry for the radio silence. It's gotta be done. Okay, now we're just waiting on long piece. We got one. Send them back. Now we go back to KOs. My hope and dream being that the man, or the player, I should say, that we just hit with the big garbage pile, he's not going to be back anytime soon. Thank God. Oh, no thank God. Screwed that one up something fierce. We're actually super lucky. We're not more in trouble than that. Gotta do it. Don't get me wrong, by the way, we're still in trouble, and it's entirely preventable, or it could have been prevented. It's not preventable now. Looking for blue or long, and I see that we got long. Now we're looking for orange. Orange will still work. Want to break this. Now we can get 2 lines going there. Okay. I would say we're back to, like, survivability. All right. Hey, Self. Let's not do that one again, okay? I do recognize we somehow racked up a staggering amount of kills in that moment there. I'm here to tell you, don't do what I did. We made a mistake. Just because it appears to have worked out. That's your brain lying to you. I know that was the same piece. It's just, you know, sometimes you benefit from having a second to think things over. You know what I mean? So where we at? 75% garbage increase. Certainly not bad. Don't let this guy spook you yet. You know, we got every available ability. Come through here, hit attackers, and you just send them. Hate it. We're surviving till long peace. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous circumstances here, I should say. Okay, we're still going to go for KOs. It's all about getting this garbage hole clear now. Once that happens, I just heard a T-spin, which means my death is inevitable. You know what? Sure. Sometimes, like, you literally, it feels like you just can't get that piece where it needs to go. Yo, that was real bad. Please, please, please! I need, oh, we were second! If I could just get that long piece in there, we might have had a chance. Oh, dude, never mind. I'm looking at my opponent's board, and look at that. Like, you can see it bottom right. Look at where he was. You saw what I was doing. Now look at this guy. He was literally at 0. And that's what, well, he was at 4. That's what you gotta deal with in Tetris 99. You gotta recognize that if you wanna win a game, you got 2 options. Roll the dice 99 times and never have a natural 20 show up. Possible. Or you just gotta beat a Tetris Grandmaster. You gotta beat the top 1% of Tetris players if you want to be the top 1% of Tetris players. That was a great game. We got a lot of KOs. We did make some big mistakes, particularly towards the end. I'm not feeling negative about that. I mean, that was a very good game in my opinion. One of the, maybe the best one we've had on camera. Does it reek a little bit of wasted potential? I wouldn't say wasted, you know. I would say that we could have done better. We could have done more to guarantee ourselves a place at the table. We can afford to be a little bit spiced up here, I think. Now I see we got attackers, aka opportunists. So we send them. Easy. Playing our game so far. Sometimes, by the way, playing my game means doing something you might not do. It means making a hole in our line. Yo. What have I done? Yo, but what have I done? Okay, we just need the long piece. And then we gotta, basically this is an obvious strat at this point. We just gotta clear a bunch of lines. So we're gonna do that. My apologies for my badness. Some missed opportunities presented there. Look at that, now we're back. I would even just do this. Get to work on clearing this line. And now all of a sudden our tower's back in a workable position. Yeah, no worries, dude. And again, okay, we've been on attackers out of inertia for too long. This is where we start to go for KOs. And if we can start bleeding the enemies, you know, we'd love to. We want to clear Okay, now we're on attackers, because this guy... maybe he doesn't recognize that he's coming at the champ. I respect his go-get-em attitude. But unfortunately, one of us has to go, and I would prefer that it weren't me. That's a rough line for us to deal with. We've been targeted for deletion by the Wyatt Earp of Tetris. All you can do at this point is send him back. We got into KO territory. We worked our way back from it. That's the game. Now we go KOs. And the KO, instead of harping on attackers, is really, to be honest, is a respect play. We're saying, hey, Wyatt, I respect you. You know, you might not have realized you were going up against another alpha male of Tetris. Why don't we just, like, meet each other in the final 10 instead of duking it out right here with, like, low-stakes odds, you know? It's like they don't have Roger Federer play Rafa Nadal in match 1, you know? We need a blue piece, and we got one. Beauty. Send them. It's a wonderful situation. We're back, boys. You know, they gotta meet in the finals. And that's the message every time, dude. That's the message I sent to Wyatt right there. I say, hey, Wyatt, we don't need to do this. It's not the right time. Soon. Okay, so what's current priority? Make up for the mistake I just made, which was already, it's a compounded mistake from earlier, but so be it. Inevitably, you know, obviously, I would prefer to not miss those drops. It's not my intention to place them badly, it just happens from time to time. You know what? I'm going to do that. I had the feeling we might have a... Wyatt has returned, and he's mad. He says, how dare you respect me? This is a video game. We're mortal enemies. And you know what, my man? You are correct. And you are a much better player of Tetris 99 than I am. So enjoy your victory. That was not a good performance. I mean, I'm so sad that we beat someone whose name was Mom. Those are, you know, in Tetris, not in Tetris, in PUBG, Apex Legends, you get bodied by XXTTV Boston Cream Donut. In Tetris, you lose to Sally. You lose to Mom. You lose to Unky Ron. You know, that's what happens. But I can feel, dude, the fact that we got a second, that doesn't mean that we're like, you know, close to a first. Oh, this is Rorschach waiting to happen. Doesn't mean we're close to a first. It might mean we're only halfway. But halfway is, you know, better than we started at. I screwed it up. Something fierce, dude. Now we're just pretty much exclusively relying on the kindness of long blocks. I gotta do it. This is my bad. And we got super lucky with the pieces that returned to us. We should have been dead. Instead, we're probably going to come out of this with a bunch of KOs, which is hilarious. That's the way she goes sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I screwed this one up something fierce. Embarrassingly enough. What did I tell you? Start sending them the Tetrises. Okay, we need a blue piece. Long piece is even better. I just didn't want to seem greedy. You know what? Let's clear a little. All right, we're back. Removed all garbage, and we're good to go. Sometimes you just have brain farts. I know because I watch other people play this. I don't watch pros play, which, you know, again, you could say that that's part of my problem, but it's not really my goal at all to be like a professional Tetris 99 player. It's my goal to have fun while playing the game and hopefully get better as well. Without shirking the fact that obviously we got 2 attacks. Let's go KOs, and I'm going to really invest in this KO right here. What was I going to say? I watch other people play the game. I know the brain fart. You know, you're predicting where the piece is going to go. You're like, oh, there's a perfect spot for it right here. All of a sudden, you know, they drop it in a spot and they go, I didn't have a choice. They did have a choice, right? I'm right there with you. We got 2 attackers. Okay, we're going to send them. For the record, you know, I would rather not have to ruin somebody's game by doing this, but never forget who threw the first stone. It might have been me, for all I know. I mean, I've been making lines. Okay, don't be stupid here. Good stuff. Great stuff. Clear that line. Send them back. Go back to KOs. I just want to buy myself some time to be able to focus on eliminating players instead of exclusively and singularly focused on defending myself from garbage arriving. The sequel to Jupiter Ascending. Many 2 attackers. Okay. Well, that's terrible. But I'll take the opportunity to fight back. My lord. It's a real danger. You know, you find yourself in the situation where you're gonna lose. No, what happens is you get targeted for deletion by the game's version of Wyatt Earp. And then all of a sudden, you find yourself in KO range. And as soon as you're in KO range, you know, you get targeted by the opportunists. There's a whole Tetris ecosystem you may or may not be privy to, depending on your level of experience. And I mean, let's be clear, I'm making all of this up, but it's the way it feels. Have to. Screw it. I deserve to lose on that one. It was a Mad Cats at the wrong time. That was an unforced Mad Cats. Let's try again. I really want to get like one more opportune attempt before it's all gone Pete Tong here. Remember, we got a second. We've had a couple of top 5s, I think. And moreover, we're having fun. Let me know how you feel about the series so far. This is kind of what, when I said, like, we're going to record one less Isaac a day and we're going to take that space to record more new stuff, this is what I had in mind. You know, this, hey, a Civ campaign. Hey, we can do more Let's Look Ats. Hey, a bunch of guys want to get together and play, you know, a round of Clue or something like that, you know? Instead of just me being like, it's Thursday. Not that I dislike the Isaac content, just to be clear, but, you know. Oh, what a whiff! Okay, well, I mean, this is not what you want to do in a Rorschach situation, which is where we're at right now. But, we're actually not as screwed as it looked like we might have been. Mostly because of the start of the game. A lot of people are focused on building towers instead of sending garbage. I think, at least. And I also, like, I think that's why the Rorschach strategy works, is that at the start of the game, the majority of people are like, I'm gonna build really tall. And then what happens is they build, oh, I shouldn't have done that, dude. They build really tall, and then, you know, it all comes crashing down. Okay, I screwed us, because we need to rely on the existence of an I block now. Yeah. That's 100,000% my bad. Not just because of the bad placement, but, you know, me being a real dummy. So we're gonna do one more. I feel like I don't feel like I owe you one more. I feel like I personally owe myself one more. You can rely on the L block money. That's not how it works. You can rely on the L block money. It's not an L block, it's an I block. You can rely on the long block, honey. See, square blocks, honey, won't get you too far, get you too far. Hall & Oates, maybe you've heard of them. It's called 1980s popular music. Look it up, Sweetheart. Perfect Rorschach. Starting us with that long block, too. Oh my god, they're like... Are you seeing this? They're all so concerned. Where do I go? Should I keep attacking here? Mom, I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay? I mean, remember, you did this. I didn't send a block until you sent a block. You send a block and I'll send a block now, honey. You send a block and I'll send a block now, babe. Oh god, he's gotten so comfortable with the Tetris, he's starting to sing. You send a block and I'll send a block, and then at the end of the game it'll rock. You send a block and I'll send a block now, honey. Where's the KOs? Give me the KOs. Thank you. More. More! No. You don't send me garbage. You haven't figured out how this works yet. Unless you're a Wyatt, I send you garbage, okay? And then you go, there's nothing I can do, dude, until you lose. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm switching. Okay, you know what, Wyatt? You win this one. You win this round. I'll see you in the leaderboards. Meet you in the finals, Wyatt. Look at that. Okay, immediately, Wyatt, thank you. We called off the dogs. There was no reason for us. I apologize. Things got a little heated there. Wasn't my intention to disrespect you. One attacker, no big deal. Send him. Okay. Next long piece needs to be stored. Basically, gotta just send it back. We got issues. Oh, crap. This is horrible, dude. You seeing this garbage piling up? What's a boy to do? The Wyatt-a-mania is running wild on it. Look at that. It's like we're caught between a rock and the hardest place. See, I thought maybe we could make it to that long piece. It's gonna be a long episode today. Guess what? We're going one more. Wait, I'm not ending. We gotta at least be top 25 for this to be the final run of the day. So here's what we're gonna do. Clear out the old brain rust. Clear out the old brain rust. World capitals: Madrid, Paris, London, Sarajevo, Budapest, Prague, Stockholm, Oslo, Helsinki, Moscow, Ottawa, Washington, D.C., Mexico City, Tegucigalpa, Accra, Dhaka, New Delhi, Canberra. Okay, we got the brain rust taken care of. Start me on randoms. I'm cool with that. Okay, I mean, obviously I've created a monster here. This is just an absolutely god-awful start. You know what we do with a god-awful start? We build. Lol. So we accept. I'm going to be targeted for deletion. Because that's just the way she goes. You make a mistake, you get targeted for deletion. That's Tetris. That's Tetris. Okay, hit me with one of those. I know it looks bad. I disagree. And we'll figure out who's right in just a moment. But just remember, arguments don't decide who's right. They decide who's left. Yeah, this will work. I said that, and I just want you to know, I had no idea whether or not that was going to work. Did it work? Okay, now, that's a question for later days, my dude. What's happening here? Okay, dig yourself out of a hole. This is Tetris 101. You make lines. Okay, this one, I know I've said this before. This one's actually gonna work. Sadly, you lose a little bit of your ability to be choosy when you're in a delicate situation like this. Got a whole heck of a lot of lines that need clearing. Okay, this is fine, believe it or not. I was just gonna say blue block is the next huge one we need, and thankfully it did exist. Making progress. We need blue block yet again. Long block is also fine. Blue block now we do not need. Orange block is the king block. Need another orange, please. You know what? I'll compromise. Pretty much everywhere is gonna be hot. Attackers, opportunists, get ready. I've discovered you. I've got you in my sights. How on earth are we still being targeted? Please stop. We can't afford to wait for the long piece. We gotta do something like this. Clear a line. Send them. Keep sending, dude. It's a situation you cannot afford to stop sending for even a microsecond. Holy crap. KO. One of the opportunists. He saw an easy... 3 of the opportunists. They saw an easy win. They said, you know what? Why would I work for a kill when I could just take this one that somebody... 5 of the opportunists have now been removed. 6 of the opportunists have now been removed. And don't you freaking forget it, dude. Okay, now again, we're in an A-B clear situation. Always be clearing. Would have liked to have done something differently there. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Yeah, that was pretty bad. You know what? 6 KOs, though. We're coming back. What did we finish there? I said top 25. We finished 28th. Sorry to tell you. I'm really happy we worked our way out of what I would describe as a pretty nasty bucket of syrup. We picked up some... There's nothing like getting to the point where you hit like Dragon Ball Z levels. And then the other 8 people are all crowding in on it. Have you had enough yet? And then you go... And your hair gets all yellow if you have it. Otherwise, eyebrows maybe. And you just go boom, dead. Boom, dead. Kamehameha, 3 more. Let the bodies hit the floor. So this one, I'd actually like to play a little bit more of a chill game if possible. I.e., stop screwing myself over with terrible plays. And instead, you know, play a little bit more of a proactive game. You know what I mean? Instead of a reactive game. I think that's pretty much what's happening right here. Now, especially because we got 2 blocks coming. Not many attackers, so we go KOs, send them. KOs, send them. Okay, and then we build back. Easy. So, step 1, I mean, we don't need to clear those, but step 1, the first applicable block, we're going to grab. Don't sweat the small stuff, and right now it's all small stuff, sweetheart. Look it up. Okay, starting now. Got to go back to attackers, because somebody's being highly rude to us. When that happens, you know, you try to be the bigger man. Sometimes you don't have an opportunity to do so. Sometimes you just got to send it back. We got a real problem. There's no doubt about that. We need an orange block there. It has not shown up. We're dead. We got to start again. Again, I feel the need to let you know. My personal opinion on Tetris 99, if you're targeted for deletion, it's all over. It's like, you know, rolling up to, you know, you're not LeBron James, but you're like, you know, I'm Kyle Lowry. You're rolling up to your local gym. People are like, oh, it's Kyle Lowry, dude. That's incredible. Then LeBron James steps in from the dressing room. And you're like, dude, I'm Even if I'm the second best player at the gym right now, which, I mean, we came in like 80th, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but LeBron James is going to make you look like a fool. And if anything, I'm happy that they knocked us out sooner rather than later, so then I could get my foolishness out and start a game that perhaps I have a chance to win. This one's no harm, no foul early on here. I'm not sweating it. Might have to clear some lines. It's just the way she goes. Of course, I would like to get the garbage out of here. So far, so good. Not my favorite move, but, you know, I saw the line and it opened up my eyes. I saw the line. Life is demanding with that understanding, bud. Attackers, there you go. And again, no harm, no foul. I'm going back to KOs now. I'll see you in the final 10. Or at your leisure, I suppose. Attackers, you did this. That's my new strategy. Crap, this is real bad. Got a lot of heat coming in early. We can get out of this. We do need a long piece, though. In lieu of a long piece, which is... Oh my god, dude! We're looking at a Tetris video. It might be 1 hour long. But I can't leave you on a negative note. So here's what I want you to do. I always want what's best for you. I don't want you to just watch the content and share the content. Put me up in the right monitor, and I promise you that my dulcet tones while playing a game that makes me very harried will help you. It'll soothe you into a state of incredible productivity where you do your taxes, work-related stuff, homework, studying, you know, the factoring and foiling and etc., etc. And that doesn't make you any less of a part of the victory, okay? To have me on as ambient noise. At this point, I'm not playing the game for you. I'm playing the game for me. So this is one of those situations where you just go, what? What do you do? Again, I've been targeted for removal from this game. The only thing I think we can do is fight back. Oh my god, did you see how many vultures we have? My only solace right now is the knowledge that some of these dudes are gonna... Oh my word. Cobalt. Was that you? Dude, I saw him in 99th there. Hold on. Twitch.tv/CobaltStreak. He's not live right now. I mean, it could have been him, but there's no way to know. You know what I mean? There's no way to know. You know what I mean? No way to know. It's okay. I'm not mad. Believe it or not, Tetris does not make me upset. If anything, I would rather have that happen. Let's do it. I would rather have that happen at 95 people remaining than at 10 people remaining. Because at least I haven't been mind-fluttered into believing I have a chance. Instead, David Tetris, from the Tetris realm, he said, you know what? This one belongs to me. You know what? I respect that, David. You're a superior player. No salt required. I mean, a little frustration. I'm not gonna be dishonest, but no real salt. Okay, we got a lot of heat on us, but we've also managed to parry a lot of the blows. Three KOs in the first 8 people. 4 KOs in the first 9 people. That was very bad placement. Send them back. like a bad soup sent from the deli. What do? Send it back. It's hard as well, because I recognize fully that I think we've essentially just created our own demise. You know, if these turn out to be KOs, we're going to end up getting targeted for deletion by Wyatt. But at this point, what else are you supposed to do? You see the 1,000 nations of the Persian army descending upon you. You got to fight in the shade, brother. And I can't believe some of the people involved here are just, they're taking their own life into their hands, you know? They're refusing to swap off of attackers in spite of all this. So I'm swapping off. I'm going to KOs because I think we've got like a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy here. I think I'm their attacker now, and they're like, well, I'm attacking attackers because I'm getting attacked by attackers. So, you know, we gotta own our own role in this circumstance, and we're getting a lot of heat thrown our way. But we're also at the bottom of the Tetris pile right now, so. We're also, I mean, we have 8 kills. We're probably getting targeted for badge removal. There's really nothing we can do. There's really nothing we can do but play fast. So, if you'll forgive me, I'm doing a little bit of radio silence, okay? I'm gonna try. Put your studies away, watch closely. There's gonna be no narration for the time being. We've made it out. Maybe. Go ahead. We gotta clear. Things are getting dangerous. I don't know what. Maybe somebody passed us in badges. We're back to not feeling like every second of our life is just, you know, damage control. You know what? Send them. You asked for the send, just for the record. Mind you, I'm not really sending... I'm not sending garbage back. Two attackers. 2 lines. We gotta hit him with something along these lines. It's getting a little hot, no doubt about it. Another KO. It's okay, it's what I wanted to see. Good. Good compromise. Oh, no! You know what? Well, this could aptly be described as the greatest throw of the century. That's perfect. Good work. Ooh! Wyatt! Wyatt, why? We threw really hard. We also ended up running up against a real contender there. Anyway, that was I had a great time. We'll be back playing some more Tetris probably. I really do want to get a win at some point. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. Wish me luck in my practice in the future, and I'll see you next time. See ya!